Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
Not in the way that, it's a hot time, but hot is like it's like scorching. So you want to be careful out there. Heat alerts in place for a reason. The National Weather Service, I always say this, sometimes we hear about these alerts and we're like, oh, it's just an excessive heat warning, whatever. They issue those for a reason. It's because it's dangerous heat. That's going to last through the middle part of the week for some of these places. A place like Phoenix, your forecast is 114 today. The old record is 114. So we could see a very, very old record broken, a record nearly 90 years old. Tucson, though, a record almost 100 years old could be broken today by a couple degrees. That's a big deal. High pressure's in place. That's what's controlling the western portions of the country there, especially west of the Mississippi. And that is leading us to have temperatures well above average, but not just above average. We definitely could see some records broken over the next several days through the middle part of the week. Paul's bubbling up, and some of them are going to put down some heavy rain. Let's talk about what's going on, because we've got a couple different ingredients that are coming together to make the recipe of our stormy afternoon. So a couple weak fronts are going to provide the focus of some of those storms as they push southward. We also have deep tropical moisture in place. It's humid. You're going to notice that as soon as you step out there. So as we get this daytime heating going, we're going to get that atmosphere to destabilize, plenty of energy to work with here, and that is going to bring us the storms. Scattered storms along the Gulf Coast. That I-10 corridor, no fun today at times, that's for sure. You're going to have blinding rain, the southern portions of the Mississippi Valley as well. Not just the rain, though, but that possibility for some severe storms for places like Jackson and Hattiesburg, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. You guys are getting in on that as well. We could see some of those storms with damaging wind gusts around 60 miles an hour, so keep that in mind. That would definitely blow away some of that patio furniture. Maybe you've got your lawn umbrellas up or your pool umbrellas up. You'll want to put those down before any of these storms get going, because they could be feisty. Now, mostly quiet across the southeast currently, but we've got a pretty good pocket of storms moving across north central Florida, portions of South Florida as well, and a little bit of rain that's still hanging out there between the Georgia-South Carolina line. Watch what happens, though, as we move through your afternoon. It's almost like a little switch gets going, and you see these storms really bubbling up across portions of Mississippi. Those storms could have some hail in them, so keep that in mind. You really do see the more numerous storms as we head through the late afternoon and into the evening. You'll notice the general trajectory is those storms going from the north to the south, so that I-55 corridor definitely could be a rough go of it at times today. We are going to have that possibility for some flash flooding because of the abundant atmospheric moisture we have in place. We're talking about places like Savannah, Jacksonville, Gainesville. You've got that possibility for some flash flooding today through tomorrow morning, and it's going to stay messy as you look at the Sunshine State and back across portions of the Gulf Coast as we move through tomorrow as well. Paul, anything but sunshine really on tap for most of the week in Central Florida.
Let's call it liquid sunshine.
Hot there. Now, as we look toward the mid-Atlantic, a place like New York, you're actually a little bit below average, so a completely different story there. But much of the country is above average right now.
And also, we're seeing a lot more rain. In fact, rounds of heavy rain and storms are set to swamp cities across the Northeast as we head in. Hey there, good Sunday morning. Welcome to Weekend Recharge. I'm Paul Goodlow.
And I'm Felicia Combs. America's Weekend, it depends on the weather. It really does, and that's what we're here for. But your dreams of getting into the out there this Sunday could be dashed by summer storms.
Let's go straight to your Sunday snapshot and to see where the storms are still firing up here across parts of the southeast. And these storms are winding down, only to wind back up as we head into the afternoon hours. And some of those could be strong and severe.
Yeah, we've got a couple different fronts, some daytime heating, all of that going to come together to bring us that risk for storms across portions of the northern Appalachians and down around the Gulf Coast as well.
Yeah, the heat is on and popping out towards the west. Record highs in the southwest. You're talking about record highs. We're talking above 110. Some areas perhaps approaching 120 there, and even some of the heat building out towards Denver back in the low 90s.
Yeah, much of the country above average with the exception